Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. My name is Kevin and aka Crypto here on YouTube. Today we're going to take a look at Tesla price action, some price action on Tesla. And first things first, I always got to say, any trades that you make is a trade that you're responsible for. I am not liable for any trades that you take. This is just educational content, and my intention is to give you an overview or another way to think about the investments that you're currently making. So here's the thing: we're talking about Tesla. Tesla is just like any other company right now in the market crash, just seeing a huge fall in price action, and I mean, it makes sense. You know, all these jobs, the economy is pretty much getting a big hit right now. And so different companies, different stocks are going to be hit by this. And Tesla is one of them. And we've been talking about different tech companies. I mean, I was thinking about making another price action video about Microsoft, Apple, a couple different tech stocks, and what you should be looking for if you're not already in. Let's say if you're shorting the market and you're looking for a good entry, here are possibly some tips that you could be looking for. I mean, even though we're in a bearish market, a crash, if you will, it doesn't mean that it's just going to be falling all the time. People are going to want to take profit. And what happens when people take profit? Well, short-term traders come in, they start buying price. We start seeing movements towards the upside, right? Now, if that's what's going to happen, nobody knows, but it's definitely something that could happen, right? You see a bounce, and that's when you should be coming in. But let's start looking at Tesla, right? So definitely bearish, right? Dang, we're actually coming up towards an area of support right here. And change the color of this one, which could be pretty significant if you think about it. Now we're on the daily chart, so well, you could barely see that. There you go. So area of support right there. So we have an area of support down about 415 area. Starting at 428, I would say 433. This is just an area where you could be looking for a potential retracement back up for the short term before. Oh, sugar. Let's see here. Before you see it continuing down, right? Again. So could be that the moving average needs to catch up a bit. Could see maybe some positive news about a vaccine coming out, or Tesla comes out with a report about that, like possible. That's really possible, about good production or whatever, some good news, and a lot of people that are bearish from up here might want to take some profit down here by the support area, right? Support zone. So they take profit, price starts moving up, right? But we're going to try to take a look at the hourly chart, which is right here. It kind of makes a bit more sense when you're looking at it here. You got the support zone there at 433, and you see that it's heading right towards it right now. What we could see down here by this area is an actual consolidation or a range where price starts just working within a little range before it continues going down. If not a lot of people are taking profit, you could start seeing this just kind of, where should we go? Should we go up? Should we go down? Kind of waiting for news. And then once, a decision is made, it'll either continue going down or up. We can see here that the moving average is kind of starting to catch up. Now, let's say price starts moving into a range here, right? What's going to happen? The moving average is going to kind of like start moving sideways, right? And once it starts doing that, I wrote this like resistance line here. I drew it on here because we could see it pop up just a bit, try to hit these areas. I wouldn't go bullish unless, as in not bullish like long term, but bullish short term for maybe like these areas up here at 605, 594. If we do not see something like this, where price goes up above the moving average, the moving average, I wish I could draw on this. Is it possible? I'm just going to take a look. There's a brush. Sweet. So the moving average comes down and it starts coming up again, right? Just short term, right? Oops. So what happens then is buyers take charge on the short term. They push price down again, or the sellers start pushing it down, right? What happens here? Here they fight against the price, right? Are they going to stay above the moving average, or are the sellers going to be able to push down below and then continue going downwards? That's what we would be waiting for if we're looking for a short-term bullish trade, which I think is just insane. Don't try to predict a falling knife. I wouldn't, like, if you know what you're doing, this is the area that you're looking for, right? To then go long up towards these areas. Because we don't want to be buying. Let's say we just start seeing some positive move. I'm going to keep that moving average here. Actually, you know what? No, we'll take that away. Let's say we start seeing price kind of come up here and it breaks the resistance line, but the moving average is still kind of like this, right? What do? Well, some people might think, oh, since it broke out, oh my goodness, we're going to buy, right? We could see an engulfing candle towards the downside, and it just pummels right down again. Oops. You guys get what I mean. I would not be looking for a buy in this market right now. I would rather, if you're looking to do something, I would rather that you wait for the moving average to kind of come down like this. You see buyers start taking charge. They start buying. They maybe fake it around here and all these because they're looking for liquidity. And then price starts coming down again and you buy on this pullback here from the seller side, right? Or retracement or whatever you want to call it, right? And then you enter here towards the downside. So just be patient. I think one of the most important things right now, I know you want to make money. I know you want to be in the market right now. But one of the things is you need to think logical. You don't enter trades just because you feel like you're going to make money. You actually have to make an educated, smart guess. You don't just jump in the market. So, right. So the things we're looking for, are the buyers going to take over short term, hold the moving average, and then go up a bit more around these areas? And then we see the buyers try again. Sellers come in. Sellers retrace. And that's where we enter. And then boom, continue going down. Or are we going to see price starts going in this range right here? Oh, there's a fake breakout. Boom. Right. That's definitely a possibility. Needing some liquidity, faking out some buyers up here. My idea would be that you wait for something like that to happen, right? Don't just enter here. You want to. That's one of those tough things because if it's a really bearish market, you do kind of want to get in at the best price because you just want to go towards the downside, right? While it's moving. But if you can get it for, let's say, you can get it for a bit cheaper, let's say it goes up to 520. Great news comes out, right? Wouldn't you rather want to get in here and make sure that you actually get some profit when it goes down? Because we don't know how long this corona is going to last, right? We don't know how long the market's going to be acting up like this. So we could definitely start seeing these levels down here get hit as well, right? And then we're talking 350s. But wait a bit. Be patient, right? Let's see if we can go in on the 15-minute or something like that. Let's see the 5-minute. What are we seeing on the 5-minute right here? I'm gonna change this so I can move around a bit. So just gonna delete some stuff here. Let's say we're only looking at price action right now on the 5-minute, and let's say we're day traders. We want to try to pick small trades, right? Well, first things we're going to see here is we're going to see this beautiful range right here that we're currently in. Two lows down here, which classifies as a range. I'm just going to change color just a little bit like that. See, senor. There we go. So what are we seeing right here right now? Well, we're seeing kind of what we talked about. The range is kind of starting, and you got easiest thing would be, I mean, we're down at 444 right now. Easiest thing would be, like, if you want to be kind of like a conservative trade towards the downside on the kind of long term to kind of get a better price in this bearish market, would probably wait for the buyers to take up this price. Don't buy here when the moving average comes back and the buyers look for a pullback to then take price back up to 493, which is this level up here. Don't buy into this short-term trade. Let the investors, the big institutions, the hedge fund managers, and the bots, I guess, the algo traders, let them do that. What you want to do is you want to see price fail up here at 493 approximately. So we see a pullback. We see buyers trying to, we could even see it go like this, right? A strong break up towards the upside. You saw it here, right? We're in this range here. Oh, that was really bad drawing. So let's say this range here. Price. Oh my goodness, it's going towards the upside. Boom, tanked, right? That's kind of the same thing you want to be seeing here. Now, that was a huge drop, so it didn't really give that much of an indication that it was going to start going down. But actually, on the 1-minute chart, I wonder how that would look like. Because what we're actually looking for on the 1-minute chart is a pullback towards support, which is this level right here. And then we want to see it go, boom, crash, right? Oh, that was a bad drawing. Up and then down. And could sell up here. Very aggressive. But what we actually want to do, so that's option number one. Option number two is right here, where you go short down there. I mean, up here. It's a better entry. I would say less risk. You already know that the sellers are in charge, because what you want to see is you want to see a strong bearish candle once it's hit support. Resistance, sorry, up here, right? You want to see a strong candle down towards the downside again, and that's a good position. I mean, you're getting it for, let's say it goes up there, yeah, $45 cheaper, right? And this is definitely something we could see now during the day, right? So yeah, that's a little bit of price action right now. Stay safe out there. Don't just start selling here. I mean, if sellers hold here and break through, you could be, as in the low of the range, you could start seeing, once you see a strong bearish candle after the pullback, you could pullback. You could actually start or jump in right here, right? And then towards the downside. It's everyone is trading differently. Everyone's has a different portfolio, short term, long term. If you're long term, I would start saying you should start soon thinking about buying instead of going short, but that's another video. Right now we're seeing it towards the bearish side, right? So we want to continue selling because buyers are not in charge of this market right now. That was a little bit of price action, guys. Thanks for staying tuned. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you made it all the way through this video. I'm not going to force you, but you get more videos, you get you get notifications. Hit that notification bell, and you'll get more price action videos. Take care, guys. Bye.